This is what we're going to be taking today. Lovely bullet train, as some people have coined it. The high-speed rail in Poland. This is the fastest train you can get from Krakow to Warsaw in 2.5 hours. Normally that trip would take you a lot longer than that, maybe 4 hours, but now 2.5 hours. And unfortunately, some poor guy got in the way of it and has been atomised. There's a little bit left of a bird there. Well, he had a terrible time, but hopefully I will have a luxurious time on this because I booked first class. Hey guys, today we're going to be taking the train from Kraków Główne to Warsaw Central. So from Kraków main station to Warsaw Central station, but with a little bit of a twist. We're going to be taking what's been dubbed, I think it's a bit of a stretch myself, but the Polish bullet train. We're going to be taking the high-speed rail from right here in Kraków all the way to the capital in Warsaw. It's going to take about 2.5 hours and we're traveling first class. It's by far the most expensive train I've ever paid for in Poland. It wasn't that expensive, but by Polish standards, it kind of is. So let's get inside there. It's kind of attached to a mall as well. So I think we can go either way, but we'll go through the mall, we'll find where our train is, and then we'll take it from there. And once we're on, we have a little look about, I'll tell you how much it costs, and you'll have to let me know if you think it's worth it, if it's value for money. So yeah guys, the station's like attached to a mall, so you kind of have to walk through it, which is kind of convenient though, because anything you want, let's say you want a bit of food before your train, McDonald's, sushi, pretzels, bagels, you name it, it's in here, everything's here. And then you just come through these doors here to get to Kraków Główne. There is probably another alternative way to get in. This is the only way that I know of. And then just down ahead here is the board, so you can see what platform your train's going to be on. So I'm looking for the 1648. EIP 3500. Yep, that's what we have here. EIP 3500 today at 1648. So we need to be on platform 4 because it does call it Warsaw. So let's find platform 4. Platforms 2 and 5 this way. Let's go this way. All right, yeah, there's even a Biedronka here. So there's like a full-on supermarket in the station. So you want for nothing. There's pizza place, I can smell pizza, I can smell cigarettes. How charming. To be at platform 4. There's a lovely breeze coming down. It's got these escalators. So there is a slight difference here with the train we're taking. Like I say, it's the bullet train. Whether it is, I don't know, it's quick. It's the quickest train they got in Poland. But normally when you take a train in Poland, it's either IC, Intercity, or TKT, I think it is, or TPK, one of the two, where this is EIC. So I think it's part of Intercity, but it's like the special kind, basically. So here we are, platform 4, Gdynia Główna 1648, calling at Warszawa Zachodnia and Warszawa Centralna, which is where we're getting off at the central station. I'm not sure if this is the actual train. Just say EIP. So it might be. Let's have a look at the front of the train. I like to see the front. We've got plenty of time. We've got like 20 odd minutes before it leaves, so I say 20 odd. What time is it? It's only 25 past now. It doesn't leave till 48 minutes, so 16:48 when it leaves, sorry. Look at that. So I guess maybe this is ours. It looks very streamlined, aerodynamic. It's a pretty nice piece of engineering. You can see you've got the coupling at the front there. Yeah, it's very almost like a jet at the front. I guess this may be ours then. Tells you the length there, the weight I'm guessing. Yeah, I think this is ours. I just looked at the sign there, but we must be all the way the other side, right at the back. Because we're in carriage 1, or wagon 1, and that's 6. That's 5. Okay, so we're going in the right direction. Kind of interesting seating configuration as well. So these are different. This is more like that airline style, not the cabin style like we've been in the last couple of trains. See, you've got that sort of airline seating. 2 and 2 all the way. But where we're going to be sitting is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be 2 and 1. And I've booked on the side with the 1, so I have a window and an aisle next to me. So I have lots of room. How do I open? Maybe like this? I don't know how to get on my train. Maybe it's not open yet. But anyway, we can see here it's like a 2-1 configuration, so slightly different, more space. That's where we want to get on, but I think it might be locked as they're just doing a little bit of cleaning. Like I said, we have got a bit of time to kill before it leaves. Just, you know, when your train's there, you want to get on it, you don't want to wait. I guess all these people might also be waiting for this train. Let's go to the other side of the train actually. So we've seen the front of this one with that really aerodynamic nose. Let's go to the back and see what that looks like. I see lad, Pendolino. So the back is equally as aerodynamic. So aerodynamic, in fact, it's killed a bird. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's a lovely little bit of bird left on there. Lovely. Dzień dobry. Looks quite nice in here, I must say. So I look for number 72, which is on this side somewhere. Dziękuję. Right here, number 72. So we've got plenty of space above us as well, the power bag. So that fits up there quite nicely. Got a huge metal tray and a ton of legroom. I am 181 centimeters for reference. Got some magazines or something. Little footrest. Our own little bin. A 230 volt 50 hertz socket. Armrest. Another armrest. Yes. And it reclines. Quite marvellous. We've got a great window seat. Oh, we've even got a little lamp. Ah. Just touch activated. Oh, there's a few. How good's that? Well, so far so good. You pay a little extra, but you're definitely getting a lot more. And I think just having the one seat on its own with the hallway all the way down is a nice touch. So if you're travelling with someone, I guess you could get one of those and you'll be sat with someone, and there's even ones with tables, although the tray is so massive, I don't think you really need it. Or you can just get one solo if you're like me, travelling by yourself because you've got no friends. So, yeah. Now, we're meant to leave at 16:48, it's currently 16:44, so we've got 4 minutes to take off and we'll see if we leave on time. My experience with the last couple of trains hasn't been too good. We've been quite late, whereas before that everything was always bang on time, so we'll see. Hopefully we're all good. Right guys, so like I said earlier, I'm a bit desperate for the toilet, so we'll see what that situation's like right now, and then we'll get back to our seat. Right, so this is the toilet, a little bit different, although still that metal toilet looks clean enough. We've got toilet paper, which is great, because you don't always have that. We didn't have it on the last train until later on they put some more in. But the seat looks clean, not like I'll need it, but just to check. Got a sink with some soap, and we've got a hand dryer. I don't think we have paper towels, nope, but we do have a socket if you wanted to have a shave, and we've even got a handle. So what more could you want? And we've got a funny mustard colour. Not a bad toilet situation. Right guys, so we set off literally a minute ago while I was still in the toilet, and it's now 16:49, so we left like bang on time, which is fantastic. And now we sit back and wait. I don't know if some refreshments might come, I don't know if that's me being too greedy, but we'll see. Dziękuję. We've got a menu. The price of your ticket includes a special meal from PKP Intercity. You can select the meal from our specially curated menu that is only available whilst travelling first class. Well, I've literally just ate, but if it's included, we'll have to get something else. So we've got a few options here. We've got some honey cake, we've got a salad with mature ham and blue cheese. Not a fan of blue cheese. I prefer my food to not have mold on it. Capri salad, mozzarella cheese, tomato salad, basil pesto, yada yada. A little borek with spinach. A mini brioche chicken paste. Sounds great. I think we'll probably order a honey cake and a white coffee or something. So you can see we're going through the suburbs of Krakow now. Guess we forgot to press record when getting their drink. So I got a orange juice and a white coffee with some sugar. So I decided to get both so then I could have a hot drink with my cake, but I still want a cold orange juice for later. And we also got a little like hand wipe too, so that's pretty good. We're passing through the nice countryside now. I tell you what, that hand wipe smells great. Also, it's like the strongest alcohol smell ever. It smells like you're just sniffing moonshine, but the after smell is also very pleasant. Dziękuję. So I see a lot of people got the salad because they're nice and healthy, but I just had a savoury meal, so I don't really want a salad. So I've gone for that nice honey cake, and I must say it does look quite nice. You can even get the countryside background. I've tried the coffee as well, and the coffee is quite nice. It's just like a normal white coffee. Nothing special, nothing bad. Can't complain with that. Cake with a view. Now, the last time I had honey cake was in Odessa, Ukraine, before the war, and I must say, it wasn't great. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. The fork's a bit skew with, but we'll make do. But maybe it was just a bad one, because I like honey and I like cake, so together it should be a winning combination. Much better. That's delicious. It tastes like something I've had before actually, and not that honey cake. Honey cake I had in Odessa tasted like almost bitter. It was really weird taste. This tastes almost like a bit like honey, a little bit like syrup pudding actually, but something more specific. But this is actually very good. You can see you've got all the different layers of cake, and then the sort of honey cream filling. Very good. So that's delicious. We've got some nuts on top as well. I'm definitely glad I got the coffee because it is very sweet and thick. To a warm drink. Helps that go down. Got my orange juice as well. So we're fully stocked. So yeah, if you're taking the high-speed rail from Krakow to Warsaw, I can recommend honey cake. But the salads also look good too. Well guys, polished off that cake and coffee, no trouble. That was an absolute delight. I just seen the guy go down there with another menu, maybe for mains or something, but like literally I'm so full after that. I ate the bigger zawikanka earlier in Krakow New Square. It was crazy big. It was like 1.5 foot long and it was all that thick. It was tasty, but I had to force down the last little bit, so definitely not in the mood for a full meal. I didn't know what would be included in this first class. I thought it would just be a nicer chair, not like meal service, but I'm pleasantly surprised. But what I have had so far has been fantastic. So guys, how much did this trip set me back? This set me back 259 zloty, which is around £52, which is definitely the most I've ever paid for a train in Poland. It's even more expensive than the sleeper train we took yesterday, although there were options on that train. If you were to get one room entirely to yourself, that would have been more expensive than this trip by quite a margin. That went all the way to about 450 zloty. But honestly, for what you get, because you can order different things and there was quite a few bits and bobs in that menu. There is Wi-Fi on this train, not like I've used it, but it is there as an option. You've got your plug, you've got your extra seat, you've got it reclining, it's super comfortable, it's quiet. I'm the obnoxious one talking now, everyone's trying to be peaceful. You get a nice big window to yourself. Honestly, I think it's kind of worth it. I mean, if you're not strapped for cash, I think it's a good option. Obviously, if you want to just go as cheap as possible, the normal like second class is more than good enough as well. It's very comfortable. But I thought we'd just push the boat out a little bit today just for the vlog, just to show you guys what you can get here in Poland, and I think it's really good. I think it is value for money. Well guys, we're almost here. We're at Warsaw what's it called? Zachodnia or something, I forget. It's the station before the one we want. There's a couple stations in Warsaw, of course. So we'll be getting off at the next one, which is Central. I think that's the next one. But it's been a pretty smooth journey so far.
Stacji Kraków główny do stacji Gdynia główna. Zapraszamy do skorzystania z oferty gastronomicznych wart. Zbierzamy się do...
Here we are guys, Warsaw Centralna, the central station. Make sure I haven't forgot anything. I think we're good. Right, let's get off of here. It's been a very pleasant journey. It's gone pretty quick. Dziękuję. Well guys, that was a really good trip. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Let's go see the back of our train before it departs. Yeah, that was really good. Excuse my pun, but the person that coined that the bullet train should be shot, because it's not really a bullet train. It was no faster really than other trains that I've been on here in Poland. But it didn't stop. It basically went straight from Krakow all the way to Warsaw. It didn't stop till it got here. It stopped at one of the earlier stations, but didn't stop along the way. I guess that's why it's quicker, rather than actually just being a faster train. There we are guys, there's the back of our train. It does look pretty sleek, it does look nice and modern. I am a fan, if I do say so myself. Was it worth the £50, £52, whatever it was for the trip? You know what, I'll say yes, because the service was nice. You got a drink, well I got a couple of drinks, got some cake, it was all included in the price. I could have had more things if I wasn't so full from my zapikanka earlier. If I wanted some salad, if I wanted some chicken, this, that and the other, some horrible mouldy cheese, it was on the menu guys. So yeah, I can't really complain with that. I got my own chair as well. It was a 2x1 configuration, which was great. I could choose the one aisle, so I had no one to the left of me, no one to the right of me, had a window and an aisle seat all at once. Toilet was lovely and clean, nothing to complain about from me. Yeah, I think it was worth it. The second class, I can't remember how much it was, but it wasn't a great deal less, maybe like £10, £15 less. To pay the extra, yeah, I would say it's worth it. In that case it was. The sleeper train I took, literally, I got off this morning. That was a bit, not a fan of that. But this was great, and you had your own plug socket, something I didn't have on the sleeper train. So yeah, that was definitely worth every penny. Would ride it again. Right guys, I'm now going to go to my Airbnb, check in, get an actual night's sleep on a real bed tonight, because I am pretty zonked. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you want to see more Polish train videos, I got a sleeper train. I got a sleeper train in India, but I've got a train from Wrocław to Poznan, both second class and first class. So whatever you like, it's on this channel guys. I've even got a video in Warsaw Centralna station where I used the robot coffee maker. There's a coffee making robot somewhere along here. Maybe he's gone. There he is, on the next platform. That box there, he makes your coffee for you. It's a little robot arm. Got a little video on that guys. I got a video on everything. So if you want to check that out, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.